So Unearthed Arcana, expert classes, released the College of Law subclass, and so what did we get? We get bonus proficiencies at level 3. It's almost exactly the same. But now it looks like they've tried to lock the character into 3 skills. So you get Arcana, Nature, and History, unless you already have them. If you already have those 3 skills, then you can choose something else as a replacement, which is fine. I think this is a good idea. It's very fitting for a law bard. What I would only say is that aren't bards about law in the first place, and why are we tying it into a subclass when it really should be a main feature of playing a bard in the first place? Like, that would have been something that should have been there already. Like, I know they already get a lot of skills. As a bard, you already get a lot of skills, but it would make sense to just say you get Arcana, Nature, and History as a standard for the bard, but it's part of the subclass. Cutting Words at level 3 subtracts Bardic Inspiration, or your Bardic Inspiration dice, as a reaction on attack rolls and ability checks. Okay, but what they have done is they have removed damage rolls, so you can't apply it to a damage roll. This actually makes sense narratively. Does it make sense that you would be able to diminish the amount of damage that somebody does? I suppose if you really stretch, it would. This is definitely a nerf, so if you were hoping for an improvement here, it's not an improvement. Additional magic secrets at level 6 are gone. Like, the thing about the Law Bard was you would get magical secrets much earlier. Instead of waiting, instead of having to wait so long to get them, you would get magical secrets at like level 6, and that's gone. This is going to freak people out, and it certainly does reduce your spell selection. We've already seen a reduction in the versatility and the number of different spells you can take outside of the bard list itself that is stipulated, and for the Law Bard, it's lost more. Cunning Inspiration is a new feature at level 6. It lets a creature roll a Bardic Inspiration die twice and take the highest result. So again, we're looking at dice mechanics, which I think is fine at low level. I don't know that this is the sort of thing we want to see at higher level, but we don't have to worry too much about that because we're not going to have too many of them anyway. Improved Cutting Words at level 10 is new. I haven't seen this before. It allows psychic damage equal to your Bardic Inspiration die plus your Charisma modifier. So it's doubling down on your Cutting Words and making it better than it was before. And then, as far as I can tell, the last feature, the Peerless skill at level 14, is the same, although Jeremy Crawford has stated that there has been an improvement to it. I don't know that I quite see that improvement, so maybe I'm missing something. But as far as I can tell, I kind of feel like the College of Law has been given some new tools and new toys, and a lot of the things that made it sort of stand out and that people really liked have been removed from it. But I do like the fact that they are locking you down to taking Arcana, Nature, and History, because they are knowledge skills, and before you could pick up these 3 skills as your bonus proficiencies, and it could be anything under the sun. Whereas it makes much more sense to be focusing in on these. Although it would have been nice to also open up the opportunity to pick up religion, so a choice between those 4, rather than saying it has to be Arcana, Nature, and History, giving a choice, and you pick 3 of those, and if you've already got them, then you can take something else. Do you know what I mean? That's where my head was going with this. I don't know that many people are going to be terribly happy with what has happened to the Law Bard.